Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we have a quick Mercari batch unboxing. It's not as big a batch as the last few. I did get something really cool and special in this batch that I considered opening on here, but I decided instead to share it to my Instagram first. So I'll put my Instagram handle on the screen, which I realize I haven't shared on here yet, but I'll do that if anyone wants to go see what it is. But it's a very cool item that I'm very happy to have. I just decided I didn't want to unbox it on screen, on camera. I don't know, I just wanted to take like a pretty picture of it. I did open one envelope, but so this is the start of it, and then we have a few more. There's only 15 items today, and 3 are from a friend who joined the batch. So it's not a very big batch, but we're also going to put everything away because I got all my binders up here and I have sleeves off screen. So anyways, let's get going. So first up, we have some Tae fan meat, and I hope these are good because I've been looking for a while for these. And I was really excited to finally find a listing because I think it was literally my last video where I was complaining that I saw them for a good price. But once I saw them for a good price, but then saw them, or that sold immediately, and then the next best price was like double. So I didn't want to settle. And then I did actually find a good price. These seem okay. So I think they're fine. He's such a cutie in this set. Let's show them all off. It's making me think of like Sim Invest with him in front of the luxury car. Why is he so cute? Look at his cheeks. Anyways, very excited to have these. Been looking a while. Now I'm only missing Jin's, I guess it's muster. I constantly confuse the fan meat and muster. I found fan meat and muster 3 to be the most confusing ones. I don't know why, I get them mixed up every time I try to make sense of them. So anyways, it's from that era. JK. So I'm not going to unpackage this because this is for my friend. But it is the JK card from the bag, I believe. The bag card? Because I think there's one from the bag and the jacket. And I think this was the bag. If I'm wrong, well, then it's the opposite. I've been so whiny lately because I don't know what's going on with the mail in my area. Like I mentioned one item's lost, and 100% is at this point. And on top of that, it's slow. Like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're understaffed. Maybe, oh, there it is. The Fact Tae film strip. But yeah, I don't know if it's slow. I don't know if they're just down staff or they're just not feeling it. But I can go like 2 weeks with barely a flyer in my mailbox. And you think of, usually get bombarded with flyers. But nothing, man. It's quiet. So I've been looking for this for a while. So I've been kind of whiny about that because I have a lot of really cool things in the mail right now. I seem to find things in bursts. I'll go a while without finding any big or priority items, and then suddenly I'll find like 4 or 5 all at once, which is really bad for my wallet, but also makes me really happy. So, it's just how it is. Also, I've been buying things from all over the place lately, and I'm getting more comfortable with buying on Bungjin from Korea because delivered Korea makes it fairly straightforward. Their fees aren't the best. It's like $5 American per transaction. The only good thing is you can group things up, which you can't do on Mercari. Like, so you can group things up like you do on eBay, where you have a whole cart and you buy all at once and it's one lump sum, which is really good if you want to do financing. I don't know how many people have the finance option available to them, but I do a lot of financing just on my credit card. It has a finance plan, so I can basically take any purchase and finance it over a couple months just on my card. And I've been doing that for a while now, and it's very, very easy and straightforward. So when I'm able to buy things as a lump sum instead of individually, like it makes you on Mercari, like Bai. Oh, the other Tay. It's way easier to manage like the more expensive items, or the more, like if you find a couple items that are lower in price but they add up, it just makes it more manageable. This is the, let's see if I can get this. It's the hollow Tay. He was actually the only fact Tay I'm missing. These two items. I don't know if you can see the holograph on the screen. It's very subtle. But with this, that means I'm finished them. So next is, I have, I think, 2 or 3 more for Jin, just for the new ones. So I'm using sleeves from 2 different places right now. I'm using Prism Platinum for these, and these are Meow Cafe. I do have the bigger ones for double sleeving, but Meow Cafe sent me a sample in one of my orders of these guys, and they just have a nicer fit, so I decided that I was going to get a few more of them. They fit really tight over the sleeves, which I like less space. So double sleeved, less space though. So I kind of like using the combination of the two right now until I run out. Both are great brands, whatever one you prefer, honestly. Whatever one makes sense to get to your household with a reasonable budget. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep going. I was thinking though, it's sometimes when you're a newer collector, you don't know where to shop. Also, sometimes people will tell you, I'm not necessarily saying it's bad advice, but I find people will kind of crap on a certain service or encourage you to go to different platforms to buy or hunt. But honestly, it's like hunt everywhere. Check every site. Like if you're looking for certain items, just check everything. When I'm looking for priorities, I check like 5 or 6 different places. I'm checking Instagram, I'm checking eBay, I'm checking Mercari, Japan. And now I'm starting to shop on Bungjin, through Delivered Korea. There's Poke Market. Just look everywhere, because sometimes, you know, even if, say, eBay is usually on the pricey side, sometimes it's cheaper. Sometimes someone puts something up and doesn't realize the value, or they're not interested in overpricing. This is just... I got this mainly because I have Jin. It comes in this photo card holder with this little BTS tag. But I have Jin, and it was bothering me that I was thinking I was never going to pick up Tae, because like it was kind of pointless, it felt, but also I didn't like having the gap in the binder. And he was a really good price. So he's a 3D photo of, you know, the same photo they use for everything proof, but I don't know. I guess probably because they were rolling into solo stuff, they didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of photos, but you would think there was more than like 5. Oh, I think I can just slide this out. There we go. Another JK. I think this is one of the ones, again, I'm not going to unpackage this because it's for a joiner, but I think this is one of the ones that, for whatever reason, obviously it's a very nice card, is being split out of the sets for more money. Kind of like what happened with Pouty Kissy Jin for those lucky draws. Which is always crappy, because just sell them as a set. I've tried to explain the math out to people before, where it's like member pricing is so ridiculous just because you're going to make the same money at the end of the day. You can overprice JK, you can overprice Tae, you can underprice Hobie and RM. And because you're overpricing 2 and underpricing 2, and then the rest are kind of somewhere in between, you're going to get the same amount as if you just split the difference and charge the right price. Drives me insane. Everyone would be much happier. I guess maybe not people who benefit from the member pricing, but it'd still be nicer if it was more fair. Anyways, I'm doing a ton of talking while I'm getting into these today. But yeah, I've been shopping everywhere. I have an item that's coming from eBay, which is a nice find. I have an item from, or I have 2 orders coming from Delivered Korea via Pongjung. There's some priorities in there. There's like another really like cool item in there. Just lots of like goodies. Oop. Is that everything? There's lots of little like goodies in this. Let's see if I have to stand up for this. Let's see if I can get this to work on the camera. These are cool in that they have 3 poses. And I have Jin's, so I wanted to get Tae's, of course. My goal is always like, I would absolutely love to have 1-to-1 for my whole collection. I would love to have everything I have of Jin, I have of Tae. Some items, I don't know if that's going to be possible because of pricing. It will literally just come down to if I find a really good deal. That's the other thing too. I've been following some people on Instagram that sell rare items. And I don't know what this is. It's just, some of the prices are absurd. Like, these are coming from resellers who are supposed to, you know, they make a bit of money off it, but they're also supposed to be a resource for finding better pricing or access to markets we might not have as easy access to. This little daikon button. So it's like when I see prices that are just absolutely absurd, like anyone who's on my Instagram saw me post about this, but it just bothered me because I saw a reseller selling Jimin's Butterful, the limited event PC, for 1,800 American dollars, like United States dollars. And that's absurd. That's like you could do that as like a down payment for a car. That's a lot of money. And it's like, again, no shame if you want it and you buy it. That's fine. That's your money. That's what you work for. But it was also on PokeMarket for less than half. It was on there for $700. And yeah, PokeMarket has a ton of fees, but it's still going to be way less than that. So that just like blew my mind because people hate on PokeMarket a lot, but also it's like you can find deals there if you just kind of, you know, pop in periodically and just take a quick look at your bias. Like, the deals do exist. Let's see if I can tap this out. No, it's stuck in there. So that's why I really encourage just shopping everywhere, because it's like you may think you're seeing a deal with a reseller, and it's not always the case. Very frustrating. So we have a Tae renewal. Again, trying to get more one-to-one of everyone. But yeah, just do your research. I've also seen resellers selling things for a really high price, and I know people are very wary of Mercari because lots of fakes, and yes, there is, but just look around and like get an opinion of an experienced collector. If you see an item that's like a good price, like if you don't know yourself how to vet it properly, then yeah, just check with someone. Like check with a few people. Most collectors are pretty chill about helping out, especially if they have like a bigger collection. They can usually help. I can help too. I have a lot of social anxiety, so sometimes I'm just like, oh, when people come to me in my DMs, but I do try to help with authenticating things if people need it. So I got Tae finally to go with Jin. And again, I think I have one of these from when I bought Jin, but I'm going to save that anyway. It's just, like, I've just found some amazing deals on Mercari. And some of them, yeah, it's like, okay, I'm going to take a chance on this. But so far, those chances have really paid off. Like, I've said this before, I found Red Bullet Jin, like the full set, and it was with a whole bunch of other sets, and I found it like when you break out the sets like for pricing, it'll end up being like $100 Canadian, not even US, Canadian, so that's about 75 US or so for Jin's full Red Bullet set, and it was legit, and all the other sets were legit. So on top of finding Red Bullet for around $100, I also found a few other things as part of that. I wish I was doing the channel at this time because it would have been cool to like talk about that, because that was one of those sets where I'm like, I'm going to take a risk. It's like, I'm going to buy this and hope for the best. Worked out though. But same with a broadcast. I think it was Spring Day, and I Need You for Jin. I found them for really good prices. I used a coupon code, and because of that, I got exceptionally good prices on them. And then you look at resellers and they're selling it for double. And so it's just look around. All I'm going to say, just be patient, look around. Though I have to say, it's not like I haven't gotten desperate. All of us have done it too. All of us have looked for a long time and then gotten desperate at the end of the day. This is going to be a repeat item. Has the button again. This also, now I'm only missing one of Jin and one of Tae, so getting there. I had someone kindly tell me in my comments about why these were a little more scarce, and it was mainly, if I'm remembering correctly, just because distribution wasn't as good back then. It was a little harder to purchase things, and it was also in between Weverse and the former version of Weverse. I forget the name of it. Which led to odd distribution and less items necessarily being in circulation. I think. It's in my comments of one of my videos. And if I'm misremembering them, I apologize. But they're very kind to help like shed some light on that, because I honestly, Mott's forward, Mott 7, I pretty much have a grasp on the scarcity of things. And then some of the older items that I've like looked into. But then there's random things like this where I just wasn't there for it, so I don't have the full story of why they're so hard to find. I think I just threw away the card. Oh my god. I was thinking it was more of a thud than normal. Anyways. Yes. what happened with this was at the beginning of my batch, which I opened for these ones. I don't know, are they still in can? The fan meat Tay is what this batch got opened for. At the beginning, when I was looking at listings, I decided I wanted this to match Jin. And by the time I was getting ready to close the batch, I literally came across the one that has the card with it, which I was also missing for Tay. So they're the same price. And at the time it was the only, this was the only listing, and it was cheap, so it was fine. But now I landed up with 2, which is fine. I'm gonna keep these JKs together too. I don't know if I will sell the double. Selling is really difficult these days. Like, Instagram doesn't make it easy anymore. The tags are really messed up. No one can ever see your listings. And I don't know. I find pricing really difficult. I get really anxious over it, so I kind of just don't want to do it anymore. So if I kind of have to take the loss on some things, then I will at this point. So this is Tay from one of the army zips, one of the memberships. This membership was before my time, so I didn't, this is really pretty, I feel bad ripping it. It was before my time, so I wasn't part of being able to purchase this membership kit myself. So I got Jin a little while ago and decided just to help add a few things to this batch so it wasn't so small, to also get Tay, finally. The problem with these though is like, I've been buying pages from Meow Cafe and they've run out of the pages. They're out of stock of the pages that these would fit. I've been waiting for a couple months now for them to come back in stock. So hopefully they do in the future, because I won't be able to put this one away today. It's just gonna go sit with Jin's equivalent. And this is the last of the cards for my joiner. So all the JKs. One's being stubborn. Just 2 more things. I don't 100% remember what's left in here. Just because I have things between this and Pongjung. I hope I'm saying that right. My Korean learning is so slow. That's right, I forgot I got this. I've been working on trying to get the older items. I don't know if that's gonna help me at all. Oh, it does, okay. That was scary though. I mean, I shouldn't do that. I should be more careful opening them. I was so scared there. But yes, I've been looking for these. I hope this is legitimate. I actually don't really have anything to compare to, but yeah. Usually you can tell by feel. Because fake things just feel fake. I don't know. They don't have a good feel to them. Seems, like I say all the time, seems okay. These are from First Fan Meet. And they're all very, very cute. Like, they're all very cute photos. Jin's is really cute, if you've seen it, with him all bundled up in a towel. His is really hard to find for some reason. No, I say for some reason, but we know, I've discussed this. But yeah, his is tricky. Last one, and then I will do a quick cut and we'll come back to putting them away. Oh, that didn't work. So not a lot of now I'm looking at this, not a lot of PCs in this batch, huh? It's mostly just, Jesus, mostly just larger inclusions. We got, I guess, 3 PC size. 4 with this, I suppose. It's a little oversized. Okay. Other one. Where's the opening? This is the other Tae. Slightly damaged, but I mean, it's slight, and his could be a little overpriced in a way they really shouldn't be, so I'm stubborn. But that's it for the batch. So everything's here. I'm going to do a quick cut, move these out of the way, and get them ready to go into binders. So, okay, so let's put everything away now. Going to first focus on the fact. And exhibition. So first and foremost, we will add Tae to Jin's page, or yes, it is just Jin's page, to this page for proof exhibition. So that's done now. And then next to the fact music. Oh, actually Daikon is first. So let's just find Jin here. So Tae can join. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to take this out. I'll probably have to get some of my archival tape to hold it in place, but for now it's just going in. Not like that. I got both. They're really different, these two. When I saw this, I was like, there's no way this is the same. But it's, like, Jin's is very just solid color, and Tae's is just, like, color explosion. And then we have the one for Tae. I don't have a sleeve, so I'll have to come back to it. I have 2 of Jin. They're double-sided. So, you know what, I'll just leave the 2 Jins here. What Tae do we want on the front? This one's cute, I guess. So I'll put this one in the middle. And then we can see on the back side. I still got to get the equivalent of Tae for this. Finish this page up. And then finally for this binder, the Fact Music Awards. Again, I mentioned this in our video, these 2 spots are reserved for the 2 Jins I'm missing. And I think I passed it. I haven't, now that I'm here, realized that I didn't think this through too much, because this is Tae's, this is Jin's. What I can do actually is, because the second page here is it doesn't have cards here, I can put the non-hollow ones here. Which one is Jin's hollow? That one, I think. So I'll put the non-hollow ones there to fill that page. And I get the last 2 Jins, and then we will put Tae here. And he can go with this year's B-verse, which goes through the years anyways. So there we go. And then I do have a page for the, yes, for these. I think I have to do this. See, I was hoping that these would fit in here, but they're just they're like a 0.5 millimeter too big to fit. So I need the ones that's 3 pockets that would also fit like bookmark size in order to put these away properly. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm tired. So until then, this is what we got. We have these ones, but they don't work. But they work great for these kind of things. So the fact is almost complete. It's something, again, that I wasn't sure about collecting, but they're really, really nice photos of the guys, so why not? And then the next, sorry, I just hit the tripod there. Next binder will be Newell, or this one. I'm trying to figure out, there's this membership, I think, at the front. There we go. It's unfortunate these are a weird size. This is also kind of a cloudy. I'm gonna put it in without a sleeve. I'll change it out downstairs because, like, it's unfortunate they're so big, eh? Like, they're tall. Yeah, these seem okay. But for now, I'll just put him in like that, and I will get him a proper sleeve downstairs with my supplies. But this page is finished, so it's coming along nicely in this section. And I feel rusty doing these rusty doing these videos. I apologize if I'm not on my A game today, or B game. I don't know if I have an A game yet. I don't think I've done these videos long enough to have an A game, but I'm pretty rusty. Here we go. So I finally have Tae to match Jin. And that completes all these, which is really nice. I think I do have sleeves that fit these, that I can put them in later. Yeah, so this page is finally done. I think they match really well. And then that's it for this binder. Next up we have Tour. I keep thinking this binder is like done and retired, but there's always like little things that need to go in. Oh, please stop that. Okay, so we have now Jin 2. So almost done. So we're missing Jin 1 and Tae 2, and then the other back of the page is complete. I'm not sure if those are the last remaining things. Those might actually be the last items needed to finish out this binder and completely retire it. Finally, we have the fan meet items to put away. So I've been making pretty decent progress on third fan meet. I think the only items left now are Jin's equivalent of these. Again, someone also explained why these were so difficult and why they're kind of expensive. And I love that because sometimes I see things and I'm like, if I have no basis for why they're the price they are, it's hard to buy into it. It's like you always want to find that better deal, but if you kind of understand why things are priced the way they are. Okay, so let's order these. So 1, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. But with these going in, we're almost done third fan meat, which is fantastic. Third fan meet was really fun. It's like a fun photo shoots. I like that everyone had a unique theme. We got like, I guess, Professor Jin, along with cute, is it a mini? Cute driver Tae. I love the feeling of finishing out pages. It's just so satisfying when you can finally call a section completed. And honestly, I don't know what the others look like, but the colors for these two are matching really well, so I'm really liking that. Right. So yeah, again, keep price hunting because I found these for a better price than even the ones I was saying got sold that I missed before. So just look daily, once a day, twice a day for your priorities. And then finally we have this, which is somewhere at the back here. I think, or is it back in the other binder? Is it in concert? You know what? That one might be actually part of concert. Oh no, never mind. That's for here. Okay, I slipped my mind that I don't have Jins. I don't know if I should put them on this side and leave these to the back, or if I should put it like that. Maybe like this, so this page is full with something that's kind of similar to it. And then maybe we can find a filler for that later. There, so just missing Tae and missing Jin equivalent. And that's it for today. So thank you for watching till the end. I do have a lot of really cool things in the mail. So many cool things. I think quite a few will actually arrive this week. So I will probably do shorts for them since it's just 1 or 2 items. And maybe for the one Bongjin batch, I'll do a quick unboxing and putting away. And yeah, if you want to check out the other cool item I got with this batch, then check out my Instagram. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.